Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Iron Lady, and this movie came out in 2012 and stars Meryl Streep, and I thought this movie was fine. It didn't do anything that really annoyed me, it didn't impress me all that much. It's kind of like a true life story where you learn a little bit, there's a great performance in it, it's well made, but at its core, there just isn't much that I take away from it, unfortunately, and this is just another one of those movies that's just another for the pile, and while it's not a bad movie at all, it's just nothing special or memorable to me. And the best part of the movie would be Meryl Streep's performance. I thought she was really great, and I enjoyed the journey of our main character once we got about a half hour into the movie, because the first half hour of the movie I thought was really boring and I didn't care about anything that was happening whatsoever. But once we get past that, that's when the movie starts to get better for me. And there's some really weird presentation choices, and one of the weirdest things about this movie to me that I did get used to as the movie went along was like our main character imagining her dead husband. And at first I thought that was like the dumbest thing ever, but as the movie went along it kind of made sense as to why it's there. But back to presentation, this movie in the first half hour jumps all over the place, and it's really hard to keep track of at what point in time you actually are in, because it keeps jumping back and forth. It's like, okay, we're in like the 40s, 50s. Oh, nope, now we're over to the 80s. Oh, nope, now we're back to the 50s. And then we're back in modern day, and it just keeps jumping around. And I checked out at that point, and I just decided, not doing it. I cannot deal with this. This is just obnoxious to me. And once it gets started into the main character's political career, that's when it gets better, and you learn some things that you might not know, and it's entertaining and interesting. But unfortunately, I wasn't attached to anything, and that's another issue I have with the movie. And the look of the movie, I did not particularly enjoy that much. There are no shots in this movie that are standing out to me. It never struck me visually, like impacted me all that much from a visual perspective or from the film's cinematography. It was just kind of bland, and by the end of it, I didn't get much out of it, and mostly because I just didn't care about what was going on. And if you're really invested in this whole story about what happened, then this is a movie for you. But if you're like me and you're wanting something a little bit more than that, then I would say skip this movie. And that's about all I have to say about The Iron Lady. It's a competent film. There's a great performance in it, but aside from that, there's nothing really exceptional about it, and it's exactly what you think it's going to be, and there's no real surprises in the movie. And well, I guess if you're familiar with this story, then that won't be a shock to you. But at the very least, I would like some interesting things going on, like with the characters or the story or something to grab onto. But this movie just had nothing for me, and the first 30 minutes was not just a mess with the storytelling, but also it felt very rushed for some reason. Like they're just trying to skip over all the characters and just go right into the story that they want to tell for some reason. And I found that to be a weird choice. And there's some weird choices like that throughout the movie. And although it does get better, I just can't rewatch this movie or recommend it to anyone, unfortunately. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Iron Lady a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Iron Lady, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Donnie Brasco. I think I said that right. So look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.